Well, here I go talking about Godzilla x Kong again. You know, for a while now, I've wanted to give my thoughts on a specific kaiju from this movie. Godzilla was done dirty, and so was Scar King, but I don't think anyone had it dirtier than Shimo. Shimo is supposed to be, like, the strongest titan in the monsterverse right now, and yet she just doesn't feel like it. I think everything about her portrayal and character had serious potential, but it was all wasted for the sake of Adam Wingard's desire to make this movie the equivalent of smashing a bunch of action figures together and calling it a day. First of all, I want to make it clear that I don't hate Shimo. I'm not one of those guys that wants her to die in the next movie or something because I can't handle the concept of her being stronger than Ghidorah, even though I think that's kind of silly because I have been given no reason to be convinced she is. No. As a matter of fact, I really hope she lives for a few more films before kicking the bucket. I think there's some serious potential with her character, and I'd love to see this new director's take on her. Now, anyway, let's tear Shimo apart and explore why she really sucks in Godzilla x Kong. For this segment, let's compare Shimo to King Ghidorah from King of the Monsters. Unlike Godzilla x Kong, King of the Monsters actually gives enough shits to make you feel just how powerful the Titans are. This is especially true when it comes to Ghidorah. The movie makes sure you feel every inch of his intimidating and powerful presence. His roar, his theme, the action set pieces, the use of his abilities, the scenery around him as chaos ensues. You know he's powerful. He nearly kills Godzilla by flying him into the air and dropping him from orbit. He creates clouds and massive, ominous thunderstorms at will. Everything about Ghidorah feels powerful. It feels threatening. It makes you go, oh shit, this guy's a big deal. What about Shimo? What does she do? Oh, her ice breath is stupidly inconsistent, and she tackles Godzilla in ugly broad daylight for a few minutes. In her entrance, her ice breath clashes with Kong's axe before overtaking the axe and severely damaging his hand. In the Hollow Earth battle, she completely freezes Godzilla before he breaks out. At the end of the film, she completely freezes Scar King as well. But during the final battle, her frost breath clashes with Kong's beast glove for 58 seconds. I am not even joking. That is how long she just blasts his glove for, and it magically protects him. Her ice breath never overpowers his beast glove like it did the axe, and she sits there firing in the same spot without even moving her breath an inch for nearly a full minute. You know how Ghidorah caused storms and lightning and all these cool weather effects simply by existing? Well, Shimo did none of that. I mean, she almost did. She shot a beam up into the sky, forming a giant ice cloud. The floor beneath her freezes over too. There's some serious potential for a blizzard or some kind of weather there to make the fight scene more visually interesting, but nope. Just an ugly broad daylight scene. We get nothing. Absolutely wasted potential. What about physical power? What's her dropping Godzilla from orbit moment? What incredible feats does she pull off? Nothing. Her whole fight with Godzilla is just the two of them wrestling and tackling each other. Now, I don't hate Adam Wingard. He seems like a decent dude who loves Godzilla and Kong as characters, but this is just lazy. Especially coming off of GVK, which wasn't a good movie either by any means, but at least it had cool fights. Godzilla and Kong vs. Mechagodzilla? Badass. Every round of Godzilla vs. Kong? Badass. Having the entirety of the Godzilla vs. Shimo fight be nothing but a shoving match is genuinely insane to me. They don't damage each other in any significant ways, neither of them gain or lose an advantage. It's just an equal match where they push each other across the screen. Shimo is supposed to be the most powerful Titan so far, yet she doesn't feel like it. We are given no real reason to believe she's more powerful than Ghidorah. Oh, but Adam said she froze Ghidorah. Okay, cool, but I don't care. Watch the movie. Look at the movie. Look at how she's showcased in the movie. Look at how, overall, unimpressive her abilities seem in the movie. Then look at Ghidorah. Feel how powerful he is in King of the Monsters. See what he's capable of in the movie. See how strong he's portrayed to be in the movie. Ghidorah is portrayed as an unstoppable god, while Shimo is portrayed as a dog. Speaking of dog, let's talk about characterization. Shimo is essentially a slave. Scar King has her on a leash and forces her to feel physical pain using the magical plot device crystal when she even thinks about disobeying an order. She lives such an awful, depressing life. So please tell me why this isn't explored. It's so awful because we see like 1 or 2 hints of this potential being utilized, but it ultimately doesn't do enough. And then at the end of the movie, Shimo is basically just a happy dog with a new owner. Like, what the actual hell are we doing here, Adam? Why doesn't this movie explore how painful Shimo's life is? Shimo's painful existence feels like such an afterthought in this movie. Like, there are some moments where you feel for her, but those moments only last a second, and immediately after that, it's back to our regularly scheduled Saturday morning cartoon. This entire character is nothing but wasted potential. Shimo could have been amazing. She could have been so powerful and awesome and tragic, yet we don't get that, and I find that so upsetting. I don't hate Shimo. I don't hate this character. This is a character with such massive potential. I just hate how little the movie did with her character. And this is why I really hope Godzilla x Kong Supernova gives her the proper treatment she genuinely deserves. What do you think? Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments. I'm definitely down for discussion or debate. If you enjoyed this, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe, and maybe possibly even share this to your friends, family, pets, anyone. By the way, hello to all of my new subscribers from the Covenant vs. Republic video. I've got another matchup involving Star Wars planned. It's the Separatist Alliance versus the Automatons from Helldivers 2, and this one is actually in response to another YouTuber, so yeah. I will make more versus battle content like that, but obviously just keep in mind that that is not all I do, so if you sub just for that stuff, I don't know, just be warned. But anyway, thank you all for joining me on this channel, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.